Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bring It Dawn. Let's return to the Nexus. For some reason I'm thinking there's a fight once we leave the Mage's Tower. But I may be mixing that up with Willis's fight.
I'm gone.
Yeah, it should be in the clear. We're not buffed up, so I'm a little nervous. We're just nervous enough to imagine fights where there aren't any. The Storyteller's compass starts to vibrate. The crystal should be somewhere nearby. What? That's weird.
Follow if you dare.
The Storyteller's compass emits a low rumble and quivers like an impatient hound that's caught the scent of prey. Yeah, I wonder if my mouse wheel got stuck. It's forcing me to rotate.
It's time to act.
Well, it's actually time to buff up. And then it'll be time to act.
We will win this war. Adayana, Inimosi Adayana, Adayana, Inimosi Travisi, Magritium Turinos, Inimosi Travisi, Inimosi Travisi, Inimosi Travisi, Inimosi Travisi.
Ask next.
Yeah, I got a little overeager there and accidentally extended Olbrig's blur instead of Volgif's.
The world has suffered enough.
We actually want sonic damage there instead of fire. At least, if I remember right, which I may not.
Now,
I'm off.
The Storyteller's Compass buzzes, periodically emitting a grinding screech and shaking so hard you can barely hold it. The crystals are very near. Uncover the camouflage tunnel. And quick save.
Who? Me?
And haste up.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Another belt of the Venerated Champion. We saw that with the Demodans that we killed. This belt of Constitution +6 grants its wearer a +2 bonus on Fortitude saving throws and a +1 insight bonus to armor class against evil creatures and effects. A Nahyndrian Crystal. A purple crystal, unprocessed and unusually durable.
This will be quick.
There they are.
crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
I do.
We are the light. They are the
Don't
dark.
hold back.
Begone, fiend!
I'm gone.
I thought another fight was added down here. We come back here for this.
We do it my way.
I thought you could fight giants down here. Alright, so we get back to the storyteller.
I'm always ready. Follow if you dare.
Shame he doesn't have a portal to his own tower. I feel like that's something you'd find in a mage's tower, a portal to the city. I mean, I guess he has his portal, but that doesn't help us.
I'm off.
He calls himself an archmage. We're getting close to level 19.
I do what I must.
The storyteller bows his head in greeting. I've spoken with the queen as you asked. Godfrey was silent as she listened to my question, and whom it had come from. She stayed silent for a long while afterward. Then she asked me to give you this along with these words. With my blessing, if you can accept it. Did she say anything else? No. She just asked everyone to step out and leave her alone for the time being. Thank you, storyteller. The storyteller nods, saying nothing. Hand over the Nahyndrian Crystal. Take this crystal. What do you see? The storyteller takes the crystal, and his face becomes twisted with evil rage, and a screeching cry bursts from his lips. A bloody stain spreads across your chest, and the storyteller's visions once again burst into your mind, just as they did in Canabras when you brought him the stone chisel. My wings take me higher and higher, stirring storms, but even they cannot disperse the ball of darkness hanging in front of me. Stupid little maggot. You think you can fly as high as me? My cheeky opponent does not answer, and the wound under my heart continues to gush streams of blood, hitting the feathers of the black bolt, dripping into the dark waters of Ishiar. There's something wrong with this wound. My strength is dwindling too quickly. This means there is no time to waste. I'll grab her, scrunch her up, cut her with my claws, and throw her to the very bottom of the abyss. Quickly changing the direction of my flight, I rush forward and hit the center of the dark cloud. Well, where are you? My chest is thrust forward, ready to take any blow. My claws are cutting through the air. But she is not here. She deceived me. The dark cloud was a fake. Where are you? Her triumphant laughter echoes over the black ocean. So insulting, so insolent and impetuous. Someone, catch that laughter. Choke it. Your mind is confused. Adrenaline pounds in your veins. By force of will, you manage to overcome this madness and concentrate on the storyteller's screeching voice. Who are you? You don't know me. I'm the demon lord Alanithia, Lady of Harpies, sweet-voiced mistress, and seductive peril. My wings can embrace a mountain, and all in the abyss know my name. Who are you fighting? The pathetic upstart Nocticula. She attacked without warning and wounded me, and now she is hiding in her shadows, thinking she can get away from me. Your pathetic leathery wings can't compare with mine. What are you fighting for? For power, for might, for superiority, for the right to fly over these endless waters, for the right to seduce the unlucky ones of our choosing. One of us will perish, the other will rise and get everything the loser owns, and I will be the one to triumph. How will your fight end? The storyteller's voice changes. You hear a death rattle. She will win, overpower me, weaken my spirit. My body will drop into the waters, of Ishiar. The elf's voice becomes lower and lower, becoming denser and stronger, like a stone that has decided to talk. From now on, I am blood. I set and thicken. I grow firmer, stronger. I crystallize. I gain edges. Power lies dormant in me, and I lie dormant in the dark. A dark heavy stone slab seems to fall on your back, but this is not enough to break you. Stubbornly straightening your neck, you continue to listen to the storyteller's monotonous voice. Are you the island of Alanithia, the one Lucianira is built on? Yes. My body became stone. My flesh turned to firmament, and the power hidden in it made it expand and swell. I am the island, and everything hidden within it. I thought the souls of demon lords went to the Rift of Repose after death. Yes, but not me. The one I used to be. She's supposed to go to a secret place, but someone stopped her. Locked her in this body. She didn't want those who fell at her hand to return. She found a way to lock their power in their remains, and the power is still there. Where are you? I'm lying in the ground, and the depths of my paths are laid. I am asleep, waiting for greedy hands to touch me, gather me up, take my power for their own. What will happen to you next? You will take me out. Your hands will take me out of the cavern. The storyteller's voice calms. This is where the road to the past, the one open to me, ends. It leads to this very moment. But I see something else. The future. A possible future. Droplets of spittle fly from the old elf's mouth. His speech becomes furious and garbled, his voice trembling with tension. Ah, it hurts. The crystal is so huge. She is implanting it, sewing it into living flesh. My flesh. And it oozes power, soaking my flesh and blood, flowing in my veins. I am rage. I am agony. I am violence made flesh. Overcoming the scarlet rage seizing your mind, you get through the stream of insults and mangled words flying from the storyteller's lips. Listen to the storyteller's voice. Try to understand why it is trembling. You feel the thirst for blood, the heat that pulses through a warrior before an imminent fight. The pride swelling within the demon that is speaking through the storyteller. That power that he yearns to feel as soon as possible. The duty that he intends to embrace with honor. Who are you, and whom do you serve? I'm a humble demon whose old name doesn't matter. From now on, everyone will call me the Horned Horror. Lady Hepzibah will lead me into battle, where I will crush her enemies. No, I'll destroy them with my horrifying grunting that'll rip their pathetic flesh from their meager carcasses. Who is implanting the crystal into you? Mutasophin, that cunning one with snake eyes, one of the fosterlings of the upstart Arilu. My mistress Hepzibah ordered him to do it. She has many such crystals. I am not the first or last to have had this done to them. Mutasophin is a weak and mortal spawn, but even he improves with practice. You see, I am alive, unlike the pathetic unfortunates who went first. What fight awaits you? We're going to fight Nauticula. That winged upstart has been troubling our Lord Baphomet for too long. Time to remove her from the board. How do you expect to defeat Nauticula and her dominion? We have followers in Lucianira. They will strike from the inside, cripple her, drain her blood. And then our army will bring down all its might given to us by the miraculous crystals. And Nauticula and her pathetic servants will fall. Enough, storyteller. The storyteller's vision fades, and with it, the terrible heat in your chest. The old elf comes back from his dream with a helpless sigh. What a horrible vision. I am completely exhausted. I never expected to touch the memories of a fallen demon lord who had never found peace in the Rift of Repose. I shared a vision with you again. Like when you brought me the stone chisel in Canabris. Strange. Could it be that those two objects are connected? To each other, or to you? So the crystals are demon blood. Yes, hardened blood in which the spiritual power of the perished demon lord is sealed. In this case, the power of Elenithia, who was killed in battle and locked in her own remains in this unusual way. So this city is built on Elenithia's corpse. I guess it could be Elenithia's. In a manner of speaking, yes. After the spiritual power of Elenithia did not go to the Rift of Repose, Nightingale began to transform her dead body, forcing it to expand and assume a more solid, static form. I can only guess what a nightmare this imprisonment was for Elenithia's spiritual essence. How can this stone grant powers? I suppose that it happens as a result of some merging process, after which the unspent power of a demon lord will literally flow into the body of the one who uses the stone. What is the Rift of Repose? That is where the souls of fallen demon lords go. After death, they usually return to their own abyssal realm. But if death finds them again before a year passes, the abyss dumps them in its cemetery. In a stone rift full of fog, the souls of the grand demonic dead turn to stone statues and stand for an eternity, slowly becoming threaded with cracks and gradually falling into ruin. It is a kingdom of decline and decay, and a visit there might serve as a good lesson to those who believe in their own might and deem themselves invincible. Everything is clear to me now. The old elf gives a sudden jolt and says, "I've had a brilliant idea. The stone knife you showed me in Canabris, do you still have it? Can I examine it again?" Hand over the stone knife. Frowning, the storyteller stands for a while, holding the knife. Finally, he returns the weapon to you and says heavily, "No question. The knife is made from Nahyndrian Crystal. No, not made. The stone is the heart and blood of a demon lord. And considering you found it in the square in devastated Canabris, the blood certainly belonged to Discari and was shed in battle." And how was that blood shed, you might ask? Well, there was somebody that shot a crossbow at him. They've been loaded with a midnight bolt.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
I'm all ears. Follow if you dare.
Alright, I'm going to call it here, and next time we will speak with Shamira, let her know what we've discovered, and continue with the main quest from there. We're actually getting pretty close to being done with Act 4. With Shamira, we still have the Echo of Discari's hideout to explore. That's on the side content I think we have left. But I think I'll save that until right before we reach the point of no return. Because there is one of those here in Act 4. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And burn it behind us. So for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.